Get.
Anchored.
Hello again. Today we are looking at the second verse in our scripture this week, where David writes, "May my prayer be set before you like incense, and may the lifting of my hands be like the evening sacrifice." Maybe you've seen incense before. Some people keep incense in their homes as a way of creating a relaxing scent in the room. Maybe the church you attend uses incense during their time of worship. In ancient times, like when David lived, they would burn incense twice a day at the temple. Every morning and every night, they would perform this ritual as a symbol to ask God to cleanse their hearts. They wanted that sweet smell and the smoke to carry all the way up to heaven and please God. They would also sacrifice animals as a way of telling God sorry. But like we heard yesterday, David really needed God's help quickly. He wasn't near a temple. He couldn't perform the rituals. But he knew that God could still hear him. And so he asked God, "May my prayers be like the incense. May they rise from my mouth and go all the way up to heaven, and may they please you just like the smell of incense does." And he didn't have an animal to sacrifice. He had nothing to give. And so he said, "May the lifting of my hands be like the evening sacrifice. Even though I don't have an animal to give you, please accept my worship." And God did. God listened and he helped David. Maybe you're like David. Maybe you don't feel like you have the right things or the right words or enough money to give God. But just like God accepted David's prayers, he accepts ours too. And even though we don't always have something to physically give to God, we can open our hands in worship to him, and he accepts that. So today, remember this. Take some time to pray and imagine your prayers going up to heaven like the sweet smelling incense. And even if you don't feel like you have something to offer God, remember that you can worship him. You can lift your hands, you can sing to him, and he accepts that offering.
Psalm 141, verses 1 and 2. O Lord, I am calling to you. Please hurry. Listen when I cry to you for help. Accept my prayer as an incense offered to you, and my upraised hands as an evening sacrifice.